Hi guys, good morning. Um, Sorry, I'm back in my bathroom because this is the best lighting today. I wanted to give you an update on my ultrasound and my doctor's visit that I had yesterday. Last week, this was my ultrasound last week at 5 weeks and 1 day, and there was just the gestational sac. And there's a little point, and that's what my doctor said that he thinks was the start of the fetal pole. And so we were really praying. Me and my husband was praying. Like, we know it still could be early. We was praying for that there be at least a fetal pole, and there's growth that shows that the pregnancy is going to last. We kept praying for for it to have a heartbeat, but we knew that it's probably impossible. The doctor said that it will probably get the heartbeat the following week instead of this week. I keep trying to fix this and it keeps sliding down. Let's see if that helps any. Alright, that's a little bit. They started sliding again. I need to get a tripod thing. Alright, I think that's better. Anyways, so we were really praying that there would be a heartbeat, but we knew that there's a possibility that might not be. And honestly, I was just praying that there be a fetal pole and some kind of growth. And first thing we saw was the baby. This is the side view of the baby, and that thing, the bulge that's sticking out, is the heart. And the heart was beating, and it was beating at 120 beats per minute. And this is the front view of the baby, and it looks like a gummy bear. I know you probably can't see it very well, but that's the head. There's a little arm and leg buds, and yeah, it's growing really well. It's like past the fetal pole to just a baby. Like, I was not expecting it to be like a little baby already. And there's another, I think that's like a side view, and that's like the heart that's bulging out in the middle. Same here. And then this is very tiny. You can't really see it very well in here, but it shows the baby and the yolk sac all together. So yeah, everything has grown so much in a week's time, because yesterday was 6 weeks and 1 day, and the ultrasound last week was 5 weeks and 1 day. So it was exactly a week, and I cannot believe that I went from just a yolk sac to little gummy bear. That's what it looks like. So I keep calling it my little gummy bear. So it's so exciting that it is progressing a lot more. Like, it's exactly what we prayed for. We are so thankful to God to give us this little precious little gummy bear, is what we keep calling it. I don't think you're sliding again. So such a bad angle. I need to find a better thing. I'm just gonna hold it. Everything went really well. I saw the doctor. Actually, the doctor office was so busy. My appointment for my ultrasound was at 2. My appointment to see the doctor was at 3. And I didn't see the doctor until after 4. So they were super busy. He's getting ready to go on vacation, so he was squeezing everybody in 1 day. But yeah, he came in and said everything looks fantastic. All the measurements and everything looks fantastic. It was like on point. Everything looks good. He went over my blood work from last week and said everything looks great. My progesterone and everything looks fantastic. He's like, yep, you're definitely pregnant. And he's like, we're good to go. I am going back to the fertility clinic, though, because I guess there was like some sort of law or something. Like, I guess I signed the papers when I first went, and I didn't realize what they were or whatever when I did it. I don't know. But once you become pregnant and they, like the fertility clinic confirms that you're pregnant, then you have to stick with them until 10 weeks. And then they'll release me to my regular OBGYN. And those of you that doesn't really know what's going on, I was going to the fertility clinic when I found out that I was pregnant, and they didn't do any ultrasounds or look at me. I didn't even see a doctor. They just sent me to their lab twice to do lab work, just to check my HCG levels and my progesterone levels, and that was it. And then I was having some pains, and so I got a little nervous because I've had 5 previous miscarriages. And so we went to the ER, and the ER called my regular OBGYN instead of the fertility clinic. So I seen my regular OBGYN the last 2 Mondays. Right now I'm going to continue seeing my OBGYN and going to the fertility clinic, and that's just what he wants to do because he wants to keep an eye on me. He pretty much said that I'm one of his top patients, and he's like friends with my mom and stuff, and like they talk daily about what's going on with me and everything. So I just feel like I'm in much better care with him than the fertility clinic, because they haven't even once called me, check on me or anything, even with me going to the ER. And my regular OBGYN has. So, and I've constantly been going to them. So I'm supposed to call the fertility clinic in just a little bit, just to see if they still want to do the ultrasound next Tuesday, or if they want to push it up another week or so, because I've had 2 the last, I had one last Monday, and I had one yesterday. And so I'm just going to see if they still want to keep that ultrasound appointment. And which my OBGYN said most likely they probably will, and it won't hurt the baby or anything. It's fine. We can go ahead and do that just to see the growth and everything, and make sure the heart's still beating. And he said that once the heart started beating, that pretty much we're good to tell everybody. I guess once the heart starts beating and it's a good heart, like a heart rate, then you're pretty much in the clear. That he was saying like your percentage of having a miscarriage is way down. I think he said mine's like, at this point, and my parents say I'm like between 10 to 15% of having a miscarriage. So it's went way down. It went from like 60% down to 10 to 15%, which is fantastic. Of course, a little part of my heart's still on guard, and I'm still really nervous, and I'm probably going to be like that for my entire pregnancy. My husband's the same way. He was telling me last night, he said, I'm so super excited now that there's heartbeat and there's like a little baby, and he was looking at the ultrasound, and he's like, he couldn't believe that you can see the head and the little arm, like the little arm buds and the little legs and stuff, and he just couldn't believe it. And he's like, I'm actually excited now. And he said, but I'm still scared. And I think we're going to be like that this entire pregnancy, because we've had 5 miscarriages, and it's really rough and emotional, a roller coaster type of thing. So exciting. We just keep getting better news, and it's just absolutely wonderful. I can't even explain it. I know there's women that will say, it's the best thing in the world to see the heartbeat or hear the heartbeat, which we didn't do the audio one, so I'm not going to be able to hear the heartbeat until around 10 weeks is what they said, because they don't do the audio one until 10 weeks, because it might not, you might not be able to hear it as well. But we was able to see the heartbeat on the actual baby, like flicker. My grandma kept saying, flicker, flicker, flicker. And it's cracking me up. But anyway, she was so cute. Yesterday, she was so excited. And but she was cracking me up because she's never seen early ultrasounds before. It's all new to her. And she was so funny. But cute. And but anyways, we got to see the actual heartbeat on the baby, and like they had like the measurement thing, and like we was able to see that as it was beating and stuff. So that was the best feeling in the world, just to see. And that's what a lot of women says, it's just the best thing in the world to hear the baby's heartbeat or to see it. And it truly is, especially after having 5 miscarriages, and I've never been able to see or hear a heartbeat ever. And that's my first time, and it's my 6th pregnancy, and it's my very first time ever seeing a heartbeat, and it's just the most beautiful feeling in the world. I'm sorry, I'm shaky, but it really is. It is absolutely the most amazing feeling ever. I really wish my husband was there. He had to work, but my grandma went with me, and I'm glad she did, because she really enjoyed that, and it was just one of those memories that you can't, like, you always remember. And she was over the moon and excited. I do wish my husband was there, but that's okay. See if he'll go the next ultrasound. My mom does want to go the next ultrasound, because I think she was a little jealous because her mom got to go before she did. It's supposed to be Tuesday, so we'll see if they want to keep that appointment or move it up some. I know the fertility clinic's plan was to give me like 2 or 3 ultrasounds before they release me back to my doctor, but because I've already had 2 ultrasounds with my regular OBGYN, they may not give me as many, or instead of doing it at 7 weeks, they might do it at 8 weeks. I don't know. Someone call them, just tell them what's going on, because obviously they don't know, or they don't care. I don't know, but whatever. They've really aggravated me. I really don't want to go back to the fertility clinic, because all they care about is IVF patients and people trying to conceive, and they don't really care about the people that has been getting pregnant but can't stay pregnant. So they really don't care about me, and that's how I feel. And so I really don't want to go back to them, but I guess I have to, because I signed a stupid paper. So it's frustrating. So I only got like 4 weeks left with them, so I can do this and get over it. So we're still continuing to pray for this baby and for it to grow and to get stronger. I just can't, I'm still in shock. I just can't believe it. Like, my husband's in shock a little bit too. This is the farthest we've ever come. So I feel very confident. My doctor said we can go ahead and tell everybody, but we're going to wait a little longer to tell the entire world, and to tell the rest of the family members that don't know. We're going to tell them on 4th of July, I believe. If I can't quite make it to 4th of July, we may do it that weekend before 4th of July. I want to just tell everybody now, but my husband says no. So I think it'd be nice to have at least another ultrasound before we tell everybody. That way, the baby's a little bit bigger, for like the little reveal that I have planned. So I'm really excited for that. So I guess I'll see you guys next time. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel to see all about my whole journey, my weight loss journey, my trying to conceive journey, and now my pregnancy journey. So see you guys next time. Bye.